Commanders, after a huge Monday night game, visiting the Texans, plus 3.5 at FanDuel right now. We both got strong opinions on this game. You want to go or you want me to go?
Well, I thought you were about to make your executive decision.
I am going to make my exact decision right now on the Houston Texans at plus 3.5. But I was going to give it to you. I know you were thinking about it too, so I was going to give you the option to take it.
Now you know what I'm going to take, but
I do know.
This does feel like a no-brainer. Me and Chad and 5 other people will be on Houston, kicking myself. We knew to be on the Colts last week. Like that's how me and Chad make our good money. It's like you take these ugly dogs that everyone's shitting on all week and everyone hates. And it might burn us here with Houston. We have no choice here, especially once they hit 3.5. I'll be the sucker. Suck me in, sportsbooks. I will take the 3.5. I'll be that sucker, but you have to take this number. A home dog here against a team that just won in prime time in a divisional game. Chad just said they're a double-digit dog. Again, you'll see the trends that come out this week. Teams that are double-digit dogs that are going on the road as a favorite the following week, no bueno. So I'm loving where Chad's head's at. That's why he's offering up to me, but it's just a play that as soon as I saw the line came out, I said, well, me and Chad are going to look like idiots or really smart people in like the Green Bay game. It's just you're playing the number here. You can't look at the teams. Got to just look at the number and see that this is an inflated line. Should be closer to a pick. 3.5 is a gift.
I am so frustrated that I bet it at 3 because when we looked at the lines this morning, there were 3s and there were 2.5s, and it looked like it was trending towards 2.5. Literally an hour later, I don't know what happened. I think people started waking up on the West Coast, and after watching the Commanders last night and just piling in on Washington, and this game went up to 3.5. But as you say, we're hooked by the half. 3.5, give it to me. This is the buy low, sell high. This is the bet the perception. I can tell you that according to our luck rankings, last week, the Texans were the most unlucky team in the NFL. And by the way, you could argue that Washington, one of the luckier teams between the refs, between the Eagles' unlikely turnovers. Really, there were some plays where the Commanders could have easily lost that game and things went right for them. Texans had 2 red zone turnovers, 2 red zone possessions that turned into field goals instead of touchdowns. They
stink. Like, I get it. People are going to be like, well, the Texans just stink. We agree. They are awful. But there's always an overcorrection to these lines. They're not going to not win and cover every game. The books aren't giving free money here. So again, we have to take a position when we think a line's inflated. This is just one of those games. We didn't buy the Houston last week, right? A lot of professionals were on Houston. I gave out the Giants. I just thought it was a short number. This is inflated. This is a good number for Houston.